my fellow freaks, it is your Queen Mistress Aria, the Ebony Hotwife, and you are listening to the Hotwife Podcast. Hey y'all, I hope you guys are having a beautiful day, a beautiful night, a beautiful whatever it is that you got going on. I'm just so happy that you tuned into the Hotwife Podcast. I just want to first talk about the big milestone that we've reached again. Like, we just keep coming through with these milestones, and I love that for us. Okay, so we have achieved another milestone on Spotify. I'm just like, I'm so grateful. Like, I can't even put into words, because I started the Hotwife Podcast. I truly did not think past, like, just talking about my experiences truthfully. Like, I didn't really think that it would get much reach. I just felt like there wasn't someone who looked like me, one, doing the lifestyle and then like talking about it for real. So I really just wanted to like talk about it, talk about my experiences, because it was like I felt like I had all these nice experiences, and even though I didn't always have like photo, video evidence, I realized that there were a lot of people who enjoyed just listening to me talk about the experiences that I had from when I started posting like 10, and I think we're at like 500 now. Like, just seeing that and seeing the progress, and then seeing the dates and like how far we've come when those moments happen, like I'm grateful. I truly am. And like, we've gotten to a point now with the podcast on Spotify where I can start doing subscriptions. So if you are interested in subscribing to the Hotwife Podcast, you will be getting all the podcast episodes earlier than everyone else, and you'll be getting some behind the scenes content as well. And I'm just so grateful that you guys enjoy listening to the podcast, listening to me share my stories and give tips. And I'm happy. I really can't say more times how grateful I am to have found a community and create a community. I have created on Twitter, because that's what it is, Twitter. It's called the Hotwife Haven, so you guys should check the link below. I will go ahead and post that. So if you are a hotwife, I really want to get more hotwives. I really want it to be like a place where we post our content and we like kind of like, you know, it's us, but people are like watching, like they're being cucked, you know. So like, that was the vibe that I was going for. So like, there's a lot of watchers, and I really want to get more hotwives in there so we can post more content, and it's not just me posting content. So yeah. Also, I'm so happy to bring to you guys my first sponsor for the Hotwife Podcast, which is going to be QS brand. This is the link. When I tell you high quality clothes, 10 out of 10 recommend. Okay, so if you haven't heard of QS brand, you need to go check it out. You need to go shop and tell them that the Holistic Hotwife sent you. Speaking of Holistic Hotwife, I don't know, y'all. I be feeling a little bit like shy, I guess, in a sense, which is crazy to say, ironic to say, but I be feeling a little shy, okay? And I feel like my personal endeavors, like the things that I do outside of this, I kind of push to the back burner in a sense, and I kind of felt like I was having a hard time like bridging the gap between those two things. And I really had to talk to some people and just kind of come to a realization of like what I wanted to do and what I wanted to focus on. And as hotwifing and the hotwife lifestyle is a priority of mine, another priority of mine, or something that I'm really passionate about, is plant medicine, natural medicine, plants. I love all of that more than anything, truthfully, and it's a very big part of my identity. And I know there was like so many times within all of this where it was like taboo to kind of like let people in into your personal life if you did sex work, because it was like, we come to you for sex, we don't come to you for personality. So it's awesome to be able to see where we've come to a place where like we can talk about other things and you guys are interested in other things besides just us spreading our coochies open. And I know there are some people who just want to see that, and that's fine, but I think that I felt so like about that for so long that I never really took the leap. So I'm finally going to like actually do that, bridge that gap, and actually kind of talk about things that I'm actually passionate about and show you guys more of the things that I enjoy doing outside of hotwifing and creating content. So I started my apothecary and I focus on women's reproductive health mostly. Actually teach twice a year at a women's like wilderness camp, essentially, how to do plant medicine. And I'm just really passionate about plant medicine, and I really have a lot of knowledge when it comes to plants, plant medicine, and natural medicine. I love to go on hikes, and if I do go on hikes, I'm definitely the girl who stops to look at the moss, look at the plants, look at this, because sometimes I know how to identify plants. Sometimes I need to forage, and I know how to create certain medicines from certain things. So that's a very big part of my life, and I feel like I could bridge that gap some more, you know? So I just wanted to say that, since I said the holistic hotwife, y'all probably like, what? And with the name change that I did on Twitter, y'all probably like, what? And so I just needed to like give that disclaimer, because hey y'all, hey, it is me from the future or the past, some point in time, you know, and I'm here to just talk about QOS brand again, because why not? And gloomy outside today with a little bit of drizzle, and I just wanted to look cute, fashionable, but also comfy. So much in it. I did a full haul of everything that I received from QOS brand, so if you are interested in that, go ahead and check that video out. I just needed to come back and just tell you how amazing this company is, because I got a little chilly and I put my sweatsuit on and I was like, these people need to know about how comfy this sweatsuit is. So if you are a hotwife or you are a cuckold or stag and have not checked out QOS brand for your girl, then you should do that. If you're a hotwife and you haven't got QOS brand for yourself, you should do that. It's really cute. They have a lot of different variety of things, but everything that they have is such quality and it's comfortable. It's very complimentary to your body too. Like, you know, sometimes you buy clothes and like they don't really compliment you, right? Like, this is actually very complimentary to your body. So I would check it out, QOS brand again, and I'm gonna let you guys listen to the podcast, okay? Bye. All right, y'all. So with this video being sponsored by QOS brand and with them being a hotwife company, I felt like it was only right to make this episode about hotwives. I feel like more now that I'm trying to do the podcast, I'm getting a lot of husbands or boyfriends asking me tips or like, what can I tell my girlfriend to help her get into the lifestyle or all that other stuff. And like, I was gonna say sorry, but like, I'm not sorry. Tell them to listen to the Hotwife podcast. I literally try to make videos for beginners. I have made videos of how to like talk to a hesitant partner, to, you know, we've done this. So it's like, I feel like if you are really interested in hotwifing and hotwife lifestyle or ethical non-monogamy, the Hotwife podcast is a great place to start, because I do talk about some of those things from a more personal perspective, you know. Truthfully, I feel like the Hotwife podcast is a great place to start, and I really do want to be able to create more content curated towards hotwives, and I really would like to be able to create that community with hotwives so we can have these conversations and we can have these discussions together. And I think it would help a lot of newbies kind of have support to be able to like be comfortable and be confident within hotwifing, because hotwifing takes a lot of confidence. I am all for the saying fake it till you make it, because honey, it be like that sometimes, you know. Like, sometimes you have to fake it till you make it. Sometimes you wake up and you're like, I know I'm a bad bitch, but I don't feel like it today. It be like that. Unfortunately, it be like that. Okay to not be okay. It's okay to not be okay. I know everyone has to feel strong and everyone has to feel, you know, people try to tell you you have to be strong, you have to do all these things. You don't have to be strong. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to take a day or two to yourself, in however that looks like for you. But you need to take some time for yourself. You really do. Because if you're not feeling good inside, you're not going to feel good outside. And I'm saying this to you, but I'm also saying it to myself. it's me again with another cute display from QoS brand. But we're not talking about QoS brand right now. Right now we are talking about the ego release cards. I had a lot of questions about the ego release cards, and they're really affirmation cards. There's an affirmation card pack, and then there is a affirmation card and journal pack. I'm creating a digital journal for cuckolds who like to be like either on their phone or like if you have like an iPad or something like that, where you can journal your cuckold thoughts, ego release cards, and they have a journal entry. Journal how you're feeling, journal what's going on. This helps to keep you accountable. I'm all about accountability, and I want you guys to be accountable. I want you guys to be proud cucks and accountable. Proud submissives and accountable, okay? I want you to be responsible for your feelings, how you're feeling in those moments when you read those questions, and being truthful with yourselves, because I want you to be the best that you can be. I want you to be the best that you can be. I am launching a 10-day chastity course. This chastity course will be for either newbies or just kind of want to test yourself, what you can and cannot accomplish. I know that with me, you can accomplish anything. So with that being said, I just wanted to let you guys know the chastity training course is still in progress. We have a 10-day training course and we have a 30-day training course, and it's all taught by me. I am so excited to present that to you guys in the world because I just have so many cucks, and as I would love to take you all in and be my personal little cucks, I can't. But this is a way that I can be with you in everything that you do. I can be with you every day. Not only with you watching my content and purchasing content, but now with the training course, I will be able to hold you accountable. You will have lesson plans, you'll have journal entries, video diaries, tasks. There are certain days throughout the chastity training course where I will just test you. We will start with light teas up into which is a level 1, all the way to a level 3, which will be a lot harder. So throughout the day, sprinkled, we'll have some of these tests to see if you truly are devoted and truly are capable of completing the chastity training course. I feel like for so long I've been feeling a little like, what do I do? But I just know that I love cucks. I love chastity. I'm working on a process to be able to do more key holding because I like key holding as well. Like, it makes me feel super powerful. I want to get one of those like valet car key boxes and like put it on the wall, and I just wanted to have like names of like my chastity cucks and their keys. I very much enjoy engaging with my cucks. I actually also updated my night flirt, so if you want to call me and tell me all of your cuck fantasies and you want to have cuckold therapy with Mistress Aria, that is an option too, and I will go ahead and link that information down below. So yeah, we've got those ego release cards, the ego release cards and the ego release cards with the journals. Those are going to be on the website. The chastity training course is on its way. I will let you guys know via Twitter when that is all done. Cuckold therapy with Mistress Aria. So I will link my night flirt down below. I can't wait to hear from you guys soon, and I can't wait to see you guys in a chastity course soon. I'll let you guys get back to the podcast. Bye. I am currently smiling through the pain because my camera just dropped and my lens is messed up, and this is the only angle it will let me film from now. So if you would like to contribute to me getting a new lens right here, and I also really need that. And this camera has been rocking with me for a lot of years, to be honest with you. But back to what I was saying, I am talking about this because I feel like it's something that I also need to hear. People see me, or they know me, or like they just see my content online. Like, I feel like it's very easy to just be like, oh my god, she's like super fucking confident, she's like amazing. But honestly, it don't be like that all the time. To be honest with you, the song that I feel like embodies me is Anxiety by Megan Thee Stallion. Like, that song hits super deep. So if you can resonate with that song, you can probably resonate with the things that I'm saying with you. And even if you don't resonate with that song, you probably still can resonate with the things that I'm saying with you, because like I feel like it's so easy to assume, like when you see somebody online or whatever, that they have like the most confidence. But like I was watching this video and it's just a crazy thing. Like you really don't know what you look like. Like you truly don't know what you look like. And like people can see you, and people's version of you is different. And like we all don't know if we can see the same things. So it's like, it's interesting that like the person that I see when I look in the mirror is probably different from what somebody else sees. I deal with are also still real. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to get all depressing and just dive you in deep into my life, but I kind of stayed away from Instagram for a long time because I started to feel like my natural body wasn't enough. Felt like when it came to creating content and stuff on Instagram, when I first got on there, I was like, oh my god, like I feel like, you know, I would hear people like in real life be like, oh my god, you have a nice body, da 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 da. So when I get on Instagram and like I try to create content and I try to be in tune, I have a hard time with that because I feel like I start to get like body dysmorphia. Like my bodies don't look like the BBL girls who are doing the same exact thing that I'm doing. I just start to criticize some different parts of my body, certain parts of me that I struggled with, because I was like, I don't look like them. And it was really having me think for a while. And to be honest with y'all, like I was really thinking about getting the BBL. I really was. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I wanted my body to look perfect, and it didn't look perfect. But like I would say that to some people and they would be like, are you fucking crazy? And I'm like, I mean, probably, but like I still want a BBL, you know? Like I turn around, like when I turn around like this, like I don't know, like their butts, it be having like the crease, and it'd be like you can see the cheeks be bigger, and I just see this and I'm like, okay, yeah, I guess it looks kind of big, but like, you know what I'm saying? Body dysmorphia be body dysmorphing. I could totally understand like the confidence thing. Like I had to like rebuild my confidence. So me being back on Instagram, and follow me on Instagram, it feels like claiming my moment kind of situation. Not only because I need to use it to promote Hotwife content and Hotwife lifestyle and the Hotwife podcast, but because it feels like reclaiming my confidence in a way. Feeling confident in posting. Being able to see like mutuals and co-workers and not feel so like threatened, but like inspired, you know? That took some growth for me. And like if I really was doing content like I was, like I have a lot of content that I just never posted on social media ever, because when I posted it, I mean when I took it and I looked at it, I was like, this does not look good. Like I don't like the way I look, so I never posted it. So like now I'm going back and I'm posting content and I'm like seeing videos and I'm like, oh my god, like why didn't I know I looked like that? Like look at my shape. Like why didn't I post this? Like, so now I'm kind of going back and like reclaiming myself, reclaiming my confidence, and also like posting those videos that I never posted. I'm making myself very intentional this year with like just posting, not being so critical. I feel like perfectionism was drilled in me so hard that like if I was filming a video, this for example was like in the video and I didn't like the way it looked, or it was just like bothering me, like I couldn't stop focusing on it, like I would probably scrap the video, throw it a whole away, and then like try to re-record the video and then be stressed out that I need to re-record the video. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to just be more intentional about posting the video. Like everything that I needed to be perfectly curated, otherwise I wouldn't post it. This conversation came from a Hotwife who DM'd me on Twitter, who was talking about like not really wanting to post content because of like the confidence thing. As I was telling to her, fake it till you make it is a great way to be, but like also I feel like within doing sex work and within doing like becoming a professional dominatrix and doing like those like pegging and cock and ball torture, or those types of dynamics, or like corporal punishment or spanking. Like I love spanking and pegging and cock and ball torture, and like human punching bags. I've had human furniture too. Human furniture is really great, and it really is just what it sounds like. I could be filming a podcast right now and the chair that I'm sitting on could be a person. and that would be the whole thing. There would be no engagement, it would just be furniture. And yeah, I did a video with Queendom. I would actually post that clip right here, because he was a human furniture, and I was just having a conversation with this amazing dom that I met. I don't know why we got off on that. I don't know how we got there. Confidence, posting content. I would also like to say, for those hot wives who are kind of curious, if you've never tried it before, feeling scared is normal. Like, anxiety ridden is like a natural thing. Like, my first experience, I was so scared, but I think just the freak that I am, like, I still walked up to the door with my cuck at the time. The nerves, it was so much anxiety. It was like, even up until the point we got in, we were drinking, we were talking, like, I think it was until like we kind of had like casual conversation, because like in my head I'm like, I don't know how this is gonna go. I know he's experienced, I want to try this, but like I don't know what to expect. So I think the fact that he was really experienced and he was able to like have this conversation, kind of like chit chat with us, like let us have drinks, kind of like find out commonalities and things like that, like it was able to help like soothe my anxiety, because I was freaking out. But I will say that that is all natural. That is all natural. I would say that if you want to try this lifestyle, if you have a partner who is interested in it and you're open-minded enough to do so, I would say just try it once. For me personally, after that first experience, it literally felt like Pandora's box. Like, Pandora's box opened. I was now like freed. I don't fucking know. Like a freeing feeling. Like I felt empowered and free. But then I also had this deeper love and passion for my cuck too, because that was my boyfriend. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was my fiance. We came in there together. So the connection, me fucking this stranger, made the connection between me and my partner stronger. From that moment on, I felt like I needed to do that. I talked about that at one of the beginning episodes, but that was like the awakening of it all. And I know, like, after that first night, I went home, me and my cuck, like, I rode his face all night. He was eating my pussy and sucking out every bit of cum all night. And the next morning when I took him to work, I was talking to the bull all day, and I was like, I need more of that. And me just knowing my partner just like the back of my hand, I packed his backpack. He has like this backpack that he takes when we go on trips and stuff like that. So I packed his backpack. I put a spliff. I put I think he had like a little bit of he had a bottle of whiskey, some food, some drinks, like water and Gatorade and stuff like that, and then like a chaser for the alcohol. And I packed all of that into a backpack, and then when I went to go pick him up from work, he got in the car and I was like smiling really hard, and he was like anxious and then he like looked at me and he was like, what's going on? Why are you smiling so hard? And I was just like, I've been talking to the bull all day, and we're on our way over there. We're going over there right now. And he was like, I can't go over there right now. I don't have that. And then I was like, take a look in the backpack behind the seat. Oh yeah, I did my whole like game show voice, and I was like, there's a backpack behind the seat. What? Y'all know how I can't remember, but I did the whole game show thing, and he got the backpack, and he was just like, he was shocked, turned on, and still like anxious, like anxiously excited that I had orchestrated all this. And we went over to his house in his work clothes, and he did everything he needed to do to prepare. And he just like the whole trip there, I can't believe you did this, I can't believe you packed this, everything that he was like, but I need, and I was like, it's in the zipper. Like everything he needed I had. He had no excuses, he had no way out of it. And that was just so hot to me. Like it was just like, you're coming, like I'm kidnapping you and I'm making you watch me get dick. And that was a beautiful time. I'm trying to think if that happened a couple times. I'm trying to think if it was the first time after we had our rendezvous that I perfectly timed this cum shot for. Again, talked about in another episode, so if you want to watch that, you're gonna have to just sift through the episodes. I don't even remember which one it was. So I perfectly timed this cum shot, and it got all over my cuck's face. We were in the famous cuck position, and the cum shot, I just felt the bull, and it wasn't even like, we weren't even like this, like, you know, like we were still kind of new with each other, but I just kind of like, his body spoke to me, I guess, and I just perfectly timed this cum shot of like, so right when he was like about to come, I pulled out of me and it got all over the cuck's face, and I didn't allow him to wipe it off. And then we went to the mall and we bought some shoes, and I made him buy me a pretzel, and he had cum all over his face. Yeah. Beautiful thing is what I'm saying. And you can, it gives you so much freedom, especially if you have a partner who's like into it as a cuck or a stag. Cuck and stags are gems. Hot wives are gems. And if you have someone who is interested in both of those things, like I love that. I love that for you. There's so many different dynamics, and there's so many different ways you can go about it. When I speak to a lot of guys who have done this or talked to women about it in the past, it's been an issue of like, oh, you want to see me do it, so that means you're doing it too. And it really doesn't necessarily mean that. And that brings me to compersion. I love a man with this quality. When someone loves you so much, where they can have this connection with you, but like they also get off by seeing you have pleasure with other people. It's a beautiful relationship. Like, imagine you being with somebody that you love so much, but you still have the ability to go fuck this person you see on TikTok. Not necessarily him, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could see somebody and be like, I want to fuck you. Like for me, I love when my man watches me fuck, because I just like to show out for him. Like, I like to put on a show. It's a beautiful relationship. If you are a hot wife and you are just like a solo hot wife looking for a cuck or a stag, be careful. It's beautiful, but be careful. As someone who's been through it, I'm telling you, it's beautiful, but be careful. Because some will say they like you, but some will only like you because you're into the lifestyle. Know the difference. Feeling hot as a hot wife is important, but what is also important is finding a partner who is into you, for you, not just because you were into the lifestyle. I can't tell you how many times I have encountered a guy who claimed to really want to be with me for me and be with me because I was into the lifestyle, just to find out that it was really just because I was into the lifestyle. And they needed to say what they needed to say to get to where they needed to be. You know what I'm saying? Given someone their first experience, I've given someone amazing experiences, and I just feel like with me being experienced, people like newbies seek me out, and people who are not necessarily newbies seek me out to start a relationship with me. But like, I'm saying this to say, be careful with who you choose. Just saw this tweet as I was like like taking a break from filming. It just made me realize that like it truly is to be loved and not lusted. Like, I feel like me being the person that I am, people might watch the podcast and be like, oh my gosh, she's an amazing person, and she's into what I'm into, so I'm gonna try to, you know, get myself into her life. But it's like, typically with people, you can only mask for so long. So it's like, you might say that you want to love me, but I could tell it might just be lust, and it has been that way. So with that, I guess it's created somewhat of a like fear in me when I meet someone who is into the lifestyle, because I start to feel like, okay, are you into me? Are you into me, or are you just into the lifestyle? Like, are you just into me because I'm into the lifestyle? Like, do you just want to be with me, or do you want to just have experiences within the lifestyle with me? because those two things are very different, and I struggle with that sometimes because it makes me feel like, it makes me feel objectified in a sense. Like, I'm more than just a hot wife. I'm more than just a lifestyle. I deserve to be treated as such. I don't want it to be like, whenever we're around each other, it's like, it has to be hot wifing. Like, that for me is not what I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, I enjoy it having peaks and I enjoy it being in my relationship, but like, I'm not trying to have everything be hot wifing. If we go on a trip, I want it to be all hot wifing. Like, I want to be able to have moments with where we can bond, you know, where we can have a connection, where we can deeper this relationship that we're supposed to be building on forever, and not just this. Like, even if it is like a hot wife trip or like one of those trips, like, you can still integrate creating those moments within those trips, so it's not just like straight hot wifing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it would make your woman, or it would make the woman, me, or whoever you're seeing, like, I feel like it would just make us feel more loved. Everybody's different, and I know everybody's love languages are different, but I know for me, like, yes, I love the lifestyle, but I feel like I said, because I've been in situations where it feels like people only want me for the lifestyle, I get very hesitant. So when people start showing me like, it's like lifestyle, like, it makes me like, because it's like, yes, I very much enjoy this lifestyle. Yes, I very much enjoy the rendezvous, the encounters that I have with people. Yes, I enjoy the randomness and all that stuff, but I also enjoy having a regular relationship. I really enjoy quality time. I really enjoy connection. That's very important for me. Like, if you're going to be a stag or a cuck in my life, like, that connection, the bond, that is more important for me. Meeting people is cool. Fucking big dicks are cool. Fucking forearms are cool. But, like, not literal forearms, but you know what I mean. It's cool, but, like, the relationship that we have needs to be strong. And I think that is what I feel like I'm missing. To truly feel loved, to feel seen fully, and not just feel overwhelmed by lifestyle. Because I understand if it's a place of like, oh, I haven't done it in a while and I really want to do it. I get that, but like, I don't know, I've been struggling with that, y'all, because it's like, I just don't want to feel like the lifestyle takes priority. I feel like I need reassurance when it comes to that in relationships, of like, not even just reassurance, but just like, I need it to be very clear that the lifestyle is not the priority over the relationship. And the bond with us is more important, and this is secondary, not primary. Make sure that if you're a single hot wife and you're looking for stags and cucks or people in a lifestyle to play with, like, really be careful and cautious of like who you're seeking and what you're looking for, because it's not fun to meet someone who wants just that. I mean, if that's what you want to, you know, that works out. But if it's not consensual and that's not what you're looking for, just be cautious. You know what I'm saying? Like, be careful and allow that time to get to know somebody. Like, don't just be like me, an ultimate lover girl, and just be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, take the time to actually like get to know the person. Everyone can mask forever. I think that's why the 3-month rule is a thing, because that's typically when the comes down if you're dealing with somebody who's, if you understood that sentence, good on you. Just be careful, be cautious, and just protect yourself. I've been through a lot within this industry, and I really didn't have anybody to go through those things with me, and I feel like if I can help in ways, like, I would love to be helpful. You know what I'm saying? I want hot wives to feel hot as hot wives. Like, I want y'all to feel confident, feel good, feel like you have a place to like talk, mingle with people who are into the same things as you. You have a super fun night and you're like, oh my god, I want to tell somebody this. besides the person who was there with me, my boyfriend, my husband, whatever. Like, you know, it's always good to be able to have a community of people you can talk to. So again, if you have not already joined the Hotwife Haven, you should definitely join the Hotwife Haven on Twitter and join the community. Rain was telling me some time ago that she made this group on Snapchat where we tried to get all the hotwives together, do like a small knit thing. It's like super hard to get hotwives together. Like, I'm gonna stop because I really want to be able to find the people who are interested in community. You know, not everybody is looking for a community, so I want to find people who are actually interested in creating, bless you, who are interested in creating a community. My dog just sneezed. I want to do with the Hotwife Haven, and that's what I wanted to say to the girlies and the new hotwives. And I keep getting asked these questions of what information can you give me to give to my girlfriend, what information can you help me with to get her into the lifestyle, how can I be more confident within myself as a hotwife. And I figured I would just answer some of those things and have a conversation with you guys. I was supposed to have an interview with someone last week, so that's why I didn't get an episode out last week. But I'm glad everything happened the way it did because I was able to get my QRS brand merch, and I can show it to you guys. Now that we've got all that out the way, I just wanted to talk about something that I saw in the media that is absolutely hilarious. Marketing genius and just absolute funny content, okay? I don't know if you guys know who Little Mabu is, or if you know who Bonnie Blue is. I'm pretty sure you guys know who Bonnie Blue is, but I didn't really know who Bonnie Blue was. I knew who Little Mabu was because of a video that went viral on TikTok, but I wasn't really sure who Bonnie Blue was. But apparently she was like the OG Lily Phillips. I guess she did like slept with like 1,000 men in 24 hours or something like that. And then Lily Phillips did the 100 men in 24 hours or something like that. I don't remember. People, you've got somewhat of information, okay? You can look it up and figure out the rest. That's all I'm going to give you on that. I didn't want to do deep research because that's not what this episode or this podcast is about, okay? But I just want to talk about this funny post. I needed to just give you guys the preface of who these people were in the picture. So this is the picture. It was like Fear Buck who posted this, but I just cropped that out. But it said Little Mabu has lost the plot. When I first originally saw this picture, I did not know who the woman was. Came up later on like a Lily Phillips video. She was walking into this like building with like a long line of men.
Guys, come on down with us. A very, very long line. Following us. It doesn't stop. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. Wow. This is a big queue. Wow. I'm so excited.
Somebody tagged Bonnie Blue. I forgot how I figured it out. And I was like, oh, that was the woman in the picture with Lil Mabu. It was like a whole like epiphany moment. But anyways, this is the picture. Said he lost the plot. I figured she was in porn, but I didn't know who she was fully. So when I fully understood it, it made it so much funnier. But the caption is what, again, triggered my hotwife alarm, okay? I still gotta find a better way to say that, but this shit had me rolling. I'm talking about crying, because it is just such good marketing. And it's so funny and hotwife coded. Not even coded. It's like the most cuck caption ever. It says, her hoes are for everyone, but her heart is mine. Video drops Thursday. Like, just being able, like, to be a hotwife in the limelight, like, this is like a dream. In the sense of like, people know about me being a hotwife. My husband just said, we're getting married, and like this is just such a perfect hotwife cuck picture, and I love it so much. It is hilarious. The marketing is beautiful, and Lil Mabu, I didn't even know you had Riz like that, sir. I didn't even know you was like that. See all the people who like are in the industry, like people who like DM me and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh, you're a cup, you're a stag, like it blows my mind. It's also just so fascinating. But like I also did not think that of Little Mabu. Like I really didn't think much of Little Mabu, but like he gained some respect from me from that picture. I'm not gonna lie to you. Her hoes are for everyone, but her heart is mine video drops Thursday. It's probably going to be a Hotwife video. It's probably going to be like a cuck video. It's probably going to be something like that. And like that is just like the perfect situation for someone who is a hotwife in the lifestyle and like within sex work, to like have somebody like that promote you and say that about you, like marketing for Bonnie's page. Like it's amazing. So I got that, and then I saw a video, and the video had me rolling again. It's Little Mabu and Bonnie Blue at a basketball game, and we're just gonna watch it together.
Wait, before you do that though, do you not think I'd be able to get the
He's
10 black days
over
off yet?
55, Duncan Robinson is second. He's second.
Do you not think that?
Right.
Yo, do you want her? Yo, Thompson.
Yeah.
You Thompson, you want her?
One day she's trying to offer me out.
I don't know what they were saying in the middle, but like the ending, the do you want her? It was sexy, it was cringy, and it was funny all at the same time. I don't know. It's just something about like, how do I say what I'm gonna say? It's something about, don't tell anybody. It's something about being an industry thought that kind of turns me on. Not gonna lie to you. But like in that situation, like someone of influence, not that he has enough influence to obviously get Thompson to sleep with this girl, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like to just be like, oh, I know all these influential people, like I want you to go sleep with him, I want you to go sleep with him, I want you to go, and that's your favorite rapper? Yeah, go flirt with him. I want you to go fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's sexy. Like, I don't know. That kind of, like, does something for me. And it made me think about that. So that's why I said sexy. Not that that video was sexy, but, like, it made me think about that. And I really like athletes. I wouldn't mind doing with rappers. Not that I would want to, like, date any of them. I just feel like the horror tendencies might be a little too much for me to handle. To just like be able to say, if you like meet somebody on an NFL team and they like fuck you, and then I'm like, because I watch football, okay, I watch football, I sports bet, I do all that stuff, okay, so I know what I'm talking about a little bit sometimes. I'm like, oh my god, like so and so is my crush, like is he single, because y'all both do me, you know what I'm saying? Or like I used to have, it's bad, this is bad, but like not bad, but I used to have a fantasy like when NFL teams, like whoever won the Super Bowl, like when they're all like, I used to be like, damn, their wives are so lucky, they're gonna get the shit fucked out of them tonight. Those single guys are gonna they're gonna fuck the shit out of somebody tonight. And I was like, I wish that somebody was me. A bunch of guys who just like won a great game. They're all like super pumped up and loaded with stuff, I'm assuming, and then they just give it all to me. Like, sounds amazing. Sign me up. It just, that kind of just turns me on. It's like if you know one, they can kind of just like get you to the people that you need to know to get more, and then you can go to the games, and then you get super cool benefits, whatever those might be. Good peen, good vibes, hopefully. Win, 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 win. I just wanted to share that because I thought that was so funny. It was so like not even Hotwife coded. Like that was the most cuck Hotwife content I've ever seen. And if I had to guess, I would say he was a cuck. Could be a stag, I don't know, but I'm assuming he's a cook. It's just giving me cook vibes. Yeah, that is the conclusion of today's episode of the Hotwife podcast. I am so thankful for you guys to tuning in. I am just feeling great today, and I'm so glad to be able to have filmed this episode, got it out to you guys. I really hope you enjoy it. Make sure you check out all the links down below from everything that we've talked about today, because we talked about a lot. And I'm so excited to see what else the future holds for us here at the Hotwife podcast. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, night, or whatever it is that you've got going on. Bye.